Retired GM engineer, 38-year career. Worked on every Silverado generation since 1999. You know which one he bought for himself when he retired? A 2014. And it's not a coincidence. There's a specific technical reason, and this isn't even number one on the list. If you want to know exactly which Silverados the guys who designed them buy with their own money, subscribe now. And if you own one of these 5, comment right choice, because I want to meet you. Number 5, Silverado 2019. I talked to 3 GM engineers. All of them said the same thing. 2019 is the sweet spot. Why? Perfect timing. The new generation had 5 years of feedback, all recalls resolved, all problematic parts replaced, everything mature, but it was still built before the pandemic, before cost cuts, before cheap suppliers. An engineer told me off the record, starting in 2020, we had to use components we'd never used before, orders from above. 2019 was the last year of the old standard. Price today, $28K to $38K depending on configuration, but you're buying the last of the pre-crisis standard. Number 4, Silverado 2007. First year of the GMT 900. And normally, first year is a trap, right? Wrong. GM spent 7 years developing this generation. Unlimited budget, before the 2008 crisis. A veteran technician told me, 2007 was the last year we had total freedom to do it right. After 2008, bankruptcy, cuts. It was never the same. And there's another detail. 2007 is before aggressive emissions regulations, less complicated electronics, simpler, more reliable. I know 2 retired engineers who have a 2007. Both said, if I could only have one Silverado for the rest of my life, it would be this one. Price, $12K, $20K. For a truck made with unlimited budget, that's a steal. If this is making sense, hit that like quick and stay because the top 3 is where it gets really interesting, especially number 1. Number 3, Silverado 2003, peak of the GMT 800. And this one has a special story. The engineers who worked on this generation started their careers in the 70s, 80s, guys who learned when things were made to last. One of them told me with tears in his eyes, "We knew that after this one, we wouldn't have freedom to build like this again. Over-engineering, parts stronger than necessary, because we could. And you feel it when you close the door. It has weight, it has substance. It's not tin." I know a retired plant manager who has a 2003 with 380,000 miles, original, never opened the engine. It's the last of the golden era, he told me. Price, $8K to $16K, but you're buying engineering philosophy from another era. Number 2, Silverado 2015. And this one is controversial because it's first year of a new generation, but engineers love it. Why? Because GM did something unprecedented. They treated 2015 as if it were the 3rd year of production. They took all the feedback from 11 years of the previous generation and applied it from day 1. But here's the secret. 2016 and beyond, GM started economizing, changed suppliers, cut specifications. 2015 was made with the original standard, before accounting got their fingers in it. Of the 5 engineers I interviewed, 3 have a 2015. It's the best of both worlds, one told me. Modern technology, old quality. Price, $25K to $40K. Not cheap, but you're buying the year that the engineers themselves chose. Up to here, everything you've seen makes technical sense. But number 1, this one surprised me. And when I discovered the reason, it made total sense. Stay. Number 1, Silverado 2014. And when you understand why, it's obvious. 2014 was the last year of the GMT 900, last of the cycle. When an automaker knows they're changing generations, they can do 2 things: relax and send out whatever, or close with a bang. GM chose the second option. 2014 had 11 years of accumulated improvements. Everything that rattled, broke, caused problems, already fixed. But here's the kicker that engineers know. 2014 uses the same parts as 2007 to 2013. That means there are parts everywhere in the market. While 2015 owners pay catalog prices, you go on RockAuto and pay half. I talked to a chief engineer who retired in 2018. He has 2 Silverados, a 2015, wife's, and a 2014, his. If I could only have one, 2014, no question, he told me. It's the most reliable we ever made. And look, this guy designed the 2015 and chose the 2014 for himself. price? $18K to $28K, but you're buying the choice of the engineers themselves. Recapping the 5 that engineers buy: 2019 last pre-pandemic, 2007 unlimited budget, 2003 golden era, 2015 original standard, 2014 engineer's choice. Now tell me, do you have one of these 5? Comment right choice with the year. And if this helped you know which Silverado to buy, like, because it helps the channel tons. Next week, 5 signs your Silverado is asking for help and you're ignoring it. Number 3, makes no noise at all. Thanks and see you next time.